My name is Genoa. My kids are Piper, who's 8, Miles is almost 6, and Scout is 3.
My name is Jason, and my son is currently 2.5. And this is my father-in-law, Stan.
I've got a bigger than average family, 7 boys.
My name's Angie, and I have a daughter named Ella.
My name is Amy, and I have 2 girls, Riley, who's 5, and she is my creative, artistic girl, and I also have a 3-year-old who is my fearless tomboy type.
Reading is really important in our family. We read every day.
I loved to read as a kid. I used to do those summer reading programs at the library and collect books.
Some of my kids are readers. Unfortunately, some of the other ones struggle with dyslexia issues, and so they're not as fond of reading, but I still try to push it on them because I know it's really super important.
My daughters are always asking me, well, why is it that? Why does that word sound that way? Or why is it spelled that way when it should be this?
When we pulled out the Square Panda, my daughter said, "We have to get this."
I think it's great because it combines 2 things that are super important. It's the phonetic-based reading with the iPad.
The one thing I really like about Square Panda was it was a real tactile experience.
I thought the product was really neat because it's interactive and my kids were completely drawn to it.
They get a kick out of, swiping the screen and seeing the board light up.
Square Panda would be really good for my younger child who's really into like tactile objects and she can't really sit still for long periods of time even with an iPad.
My 19-year-old, when I was homeschooling him kindergarten year, this kind of product would have come in handy. I didn't know at the time he was dyslexic, so he really struggled with the sight word reading program, and I had to switch him to a phonetic-based program. And that's one of the reasons why I love this, because being phonetically based, it's going to be useful for kids that have dyslexia issues and kids that don't have them. Everybody can learn from this, which is great.
If he gets a letter mixed up, like he gets an E twisted the other way, it won't fit into the game. He'll have to know what an E looks like.
This, in my mind, is like homework, but fun. I love that there's the little carrying case that you can keep all of them secure and you're not gonna have to have missing pieces.
I have a friend, her son actually learned how to read with it.
It reinforces exactly what my kids are doing at school. They go to a Montessori school where they have a work called the movable alphabet, and it's exactly what Square Panda is. It's letters that are consonants are one color, vowels are another color, and they make words, and then they sound them out and they read them. So this is bringing home exactly what my kids do at school. I really like that.
I think that I could play it again a lot more times. I thought it was cool.
So within days, we saw the difference of him sort of arbitrarily putting letters down in random spots, and then all of a sudden he was putting them down in the correct spots.
Exactly.
Oh, I would definitely recommend this product to anybody with a kid who they plan on having them learn to read, because it's gonna make their life easier. Reading is so important, and it's something that it's a lifelong thing. So if you can make it easy for your kid, do it.
It was really neat to see my kids all working on the toy together, because my 8-year-old knows how to read, and so she could help the other 2 figure out what the word was gonna be, and she was still entertained by it. And then the 6-year-old is just starting to learn how to read, so he could kind of make 3-letter words, and that was really fun for him. And the 3-year-old is starting to identify letters, so he could see the letter come up and then find it in the pile of letters, and oh, where's the E? And he would find the E. It was really neat to see.
It's exciting that I could actually sit down with him where we're both working together at spelling words, learning about words, even pronouncing words. And that's the thrill for me as his grandfather. It's not just he's doing something by himself, it's that we're working together.